This is fantastic pastry. We're going in there like that. Oh yeah, that is off the charts. There you go, just look at that. That's our Jamaican beef pasties. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're making pure gold. Pure gold, we're making Jamaican patties. I call them pure gold because the pastry is gold. There you go. I want to mix my own pastry. We're going to make it all in front of you, but one ingredient change. I've already prepped some of the ingredients. One ingredient change, I can't get Scotch bonnet. If you get Scotch bonnet, you are in front of me. However, I've got these. These are really fiery little Thai chilies, and that's what we're using. Okay, so it's just a little mince on there. Now whatever you do, don't touch anything after you've been doing this. So we've got that going on. There you go. So here we go then. We're going to make my pastry. Why are we making my pastry? Because I know my pastry holds up to the fantastic crumbly Jamaican patties. Okay, that's my mix in there. Now I've got flour in there, I've got shortening, I've got butter, I've now got salt, and I'm going to chuck in some turmeric. Okay, that's what makes this pure gold. Now you either put gloves on or you get your hands in, and your hands could go yellow. Before I mix that, in here I have water, I have an egg, and I have apple cider vinegar. Okay, my recipe will be linked, so don't worry about it. Done. So it's a case of bring it all in. Just bring that in nice and steady, and we're going to lift and drop, rub between our fingers and thumbs. Well, our whole hand, to be quite honest. We just want to turn that into fantastic breadcrumbs. Nothing cold here, as you know. It's actually 41 degrees today. There we go. Fabulous. Okay, come on. In we go. Lift, rub, drop. Less than 5 minutes to make fantastic short crust pastry. There you go, we got that going on there. Our egg, water, apple cider vinegar. Turn over your fork that you've been beating your egg with. Come on, let's have that in there. Stir it in, then you get your hands in. Bring it all together. In there, come on. In it goes. There we go. Nothing hard about that. Pure gold pastry. Just going to wash my hands, and we're going to put some cling film over there. Okay, let's get cracking. Bob some oil in your pan and get a flame on. We are going in there with our onion, and we're going to saute it soft. Not bothered about colour. You don't have to colour it. In it goes. Come on. Nice and steady. Ba-ba-dee-dee-doo. So basically what we're doing is softening up this. We're going to chuck some thyme in here. We're going to chuck some garlic in here. Nice and steady. If you've never had these pasties before, they are superb. The flavour is bang off the charts. They're delicious actually. So we can do a pinch of dry thyme in there now. And that's going to rehydrate with the onions. Oh yeah. Now, you would go in with Scotch bonnet. I'm going in with these fiery Thai chilies. Okay, I can't get Scotch bonnet like I said. So they're going in there. Woo-wee. Oh yeah. Wow. In there, garlic. I'm going to sneeze. Get a little tinge on that garlic. Look, in there with our beef. In it goes. Come on. Start breaking it up. Start cooking it down. Start browning it. I'm going to just go in there with some black pepper. About a teaspoon of black pepper. Same with the salt. Always good to season your meat. There you go. If you can get a little bit of browning on this, that is absolutely fine. If not, just give it a little bit of a cooking. We can start to introduce some flavour in there actually. It doesn't matter if it's brown or not, to be quite fair. Right, we've got some allspice. Want about a teaspoon of allspice. Jamaican curry powder, but you can use any mild curry powder. Don't worry about it. Now, Jamaican curry powder has a fantastic blend of allspice, cinnamon, and things in. It's more of an aromatic curry powder than it is a spicy one, you know. In there, smoked paprika. Let's just give that a little stir in. That's going to put some really nice flavour in there already. And then we're going to go in with some soy sauce, Worcester sauce, etc. I want a little bit of soy sauce in there. A little bit of Worcester. Right in there with some ketchup. Let's have that brought in. Oh yeah. There's some deliciousness right there. Now I can tell you this smells off the charts. Really, really incredible. Okay, we're going to be going in there with some beef stock. Now this is made out of gravy granules. That'll help us have a really nice pasty type meat filling. We're going in there with some breadcrumbs. You can use fresh if you want. These are panko. These will do very nicely in here. They're going to rehydrate. Stir on, we get a nice thick filling. That is fantastic. Flame off. Spring or green onions in there. Stir them all through. Bring them in, come on. Oh yeah, look at that. That's our filling. We just let that cool down a few minutes while we roll out some pastry. Okay, we want to be bringing in our pastry. A little bit of flour on there. And we want to be rolling this pastry to about 7-inch circles. So we're just going to break it up so we can work with a little bit and not have it all over the counter. Okay, what we're going to do is cut out 6 or 7-inch circles, and we're just going to put it to one side, and we're going to carry on until we've rolled out enough pastry to use that filling up. So all we're going to do is chuck that all to one side like that. Okay, you want to be having your oven on about 190. So come on, it's common sense. We're going in there with our filling. So I'm going to load them all up first. Well, I'll load a few up and we'll get them on the tray. We'll see how we go, eh? Come on. So grab yourself a tray and we want our pasties on there. Now we're just going to fold them over and then we'll squash them with a fork, yeah? Might be too much filling in there, look. You know me, I like my filling, but that could be too much. Come on, pack it on. Yeah. And then over there with that pastry, come on. Now you don't have to squash this down just yet, you just have to bring it in, put it on your tray, and then we'll squash it with a fork. Okay, I've got 6 going on here at the moment, and then we'll make the rest later. What we need to do is crimp up those sides. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how neat, just crimp them up. We want them all to stay together, don't we? Come on. Okay, a bit of egg wash on there. Oven on 190. We're going to egg wash this up and we're going to bake them for about 25-30 minutes. There we go, in the oven. Okay, when you've had your time, out they come. On there. Oh yeah, look at those. We've got one of a disaster. This one is so short on the pastry, it's split. These are fabulous. Right, let them have 5 minutes and we're going to take them off there. And we'll serve them up and crack one open. Look at that. They are pure gold. Come on. Look at those. They are just sensational. Come on. Can't go wrong at those. This is fantastic pastry. We're going in there like that. Oh. You ready? Oh yeah. That is off the charts. There you go. Just look at that. That's our Jamaican beef pasties. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. We've cut it in half there. You can see we've got a fantastic filling in there. There's no knife and fork. Oh, it's a bit warm. There's no knife and fork job for this. Come on. Now my pastry absolutely suits this dish. Now my pastry is so short, it absolutely suits this dish. These Jamaican patties with my pastry, absolutely incredible. That's a bit warm on the bottom of there. My pastry is so short, look at this. Look at that for crumbly. It suits these to a T. That filling is absolutely incredible. It's a unique flavour, and I can honestly tell you, it's one of the best minced beef flavours you'll ever eat. The combination of all that soy sauce, Worcester sauce, you got the Jamaican curry powder in there, and that allspice, it's just amazing. Really amazing. There you go. There you go. My short crust pastry, stirred through some turmeric, suits this Jamaican pasties to a T. To a T. It's so short, it's so tender, it's so flaky, and that is what a Jamaican pasty is all about. That is off the charts. There you go. If you've never tried it before, it's definitely worth trying. Now, if you get Scotch bonnet, put the Scotch bonnet in. If you don't have it, you can put some chilli in like I did. If you don't like the chilli in there, leave it out and enjoy the spice and the flavour from all that allspice and that Jamaican curry powder. If you can't get Jamaican curry powder, just put a mild curry powder in there. There you go. Jamaican patties made. Share with your friends if you like what we're doing. And if you do like what we're doing, a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. Catch you in the next video. Oh yeah.